We're hearing that the Congress is now turning their attention back towards economic issues, trying to deal with these record high gas prices. And we're hearing about gas tax holidays, gas stimulus checks, and dealing with supply and demand issues. This issue a breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. I've got video footage from Senator John Thune who's going to be addressing this, but first, I've got to know your thoughts on the headlines coming out on this. Take a look, you guys. GOP Representative Mira Flores accuses Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi of pushing her daughter during a photo of Nancy Pelosi is being called a witch for what happened yesterday as she was being thrown into the House of Representatives. And take a look at the footage. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, dealing with economic news, take a look at these headlines coming out. Biden's gas tax gimmick avoids real solutions. And we're hearing this across the board. Republicans and Democrats are calling this gas tax holiday a gimmick. In the headlines, it doesn't look like this gas tax holiday is going to be coming through. It's looking at more money that we could see gas rebate costs, but they're saying there's a chip shortage. So maybe stimulus checks, direct deposits, something. But the gas tax holiday is looking like it's a pretty hard flop, as Republicans and Democrats are both saying it's not going to be helping the American people enough. Take a look at another headline. Biden's gas tax holiday is a gimmick. Here are some better ideas. How much money do gas tax holidays actually save drivers? Well, what we know based on 3 states that put temporary suspensions in place, and what we're hearing is reports of this could save you $3, $6 a month. The highest protection I've seen is about $30 per month, and people are saying this is not enough. And it's only for 3 months while we have record high gas prices. And in addition to that, they're saying it's gonna save about 18 cents per gallon, but that does not equate to that going right to consumers. About a lot of this is actually going to be pocketed by the gas company. So they're saying this is not going to help out the American people. This is not the correct solution, so I'm going to be sharing with you the video footage from Senator John Thune, who's going to be addressing this and is saying the real solution in dealing with the supply and demand issues that we currently are experiencing. And he calls the gas tax holiday and gas checks gimmicks, not real solutions. Let me know your thoughts. And also, you guys, if you missed my video yesterday, you might want to check it out, as we're hearing that the gas checks are going to be going out from states a cover for you, California and Minnesota, and some of the details of what's happening on a federal level for everybody in the nation. Take a look at this article. A newly elected GOP Congresswoman accused House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of pushing her young daughter during a photo at her swearing in the ceremony last week. Representative Mira Flores of Texas made an accusation after a video posted on social media showing her posing with Pelosi and the family at the ceremony, with conservative commentators saying that the speaker elbowed Flores, his daughter. No child shouldn't be pushed to the side of the photo, period. Flores said in the caption of the retweet of the video, "I'm so proud of my strong, beautiful daughter for not allowing this to face her." She continued to smile and pose for the picture like a queen. The video shows Pelosi standing next to Flores, his daughters, as she waves over the family's pastor. Pelosi then looks at the little girl and extends her elbow at the same point that the child moves over. But in addition to that, I've got some video footage for you from Senator John Thune. And as I mentioned, he's going to be discussing the current situation with the gas prices. And he's saying that the gas tax holiday, even the gas rebates and stimulus checks are gimmicks. He's saying not real solutions to really deal with the issue. We got to deal with supply and demand. He's saying open up the Keystone Pipeline, allow them to provide more supply to the American people, stop depending on other sources. And he's saying that is the solution to resolving this. Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But let's go ahead and take a look. And we will see, because right now we're hearing the federal gas tax holiday. Well, it's not getting accepted by Democrats or Republicans. What we're now hearing from the administration are ideas that they think will help ease the pressure on gas prices in this country, but they're all gimmicky. I mean rebates, gas card rebates, or doing away with the gas tax temporarily till September that's going to do anything meaningful long-term to address this supply-demand crisis that the senator from Alaska just alluded to. And the senator from Alaska was talking about the oil pipeline. We have one in South Dakota, who's going to run through South Dakota, the Keystone XL pipeline, which was killed first day in office by the Biden administration, and again send signals to those who produce energy in this country that we are not interested in what you have to offer. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to be dependent on liquid fuels, on oil and gas production for the foreseeable future. And since that's the case, we ought to produce it right here in America. We have vast resources. It is an issue fundamentally of supply and demand. In fact, that Speaker Pelosi in the House of Representatives has previously preferred to discard the idea that the administration is now proposing as a gimmick and something that isn't going to provide long-term relief. It is fundamentally an issue of supply and demand. And all we simply have to do is turn it on. We've got to get the energy producers in this country off the sidelines, back into the game, producing oil and gas in America in a way that will meet Americans' daily needs when they fill up their cars and trucks with gasoline at the pump, which right now is they are being punished unnecessarily by an economy where we've got constantly rising gas prices, average prices around $5 a gallon nationwide, literally a doubling of the gas prices since this president took office. Direct correlation connects the dot to policy decision that this administration has made, which are now realizing and trying to come up with these gimmicky ideas to try and deal with an issue that fundamentally could be fixed simply by sending the right signals and incentivizing the type of energy production. This country that we ought to be encouraging, and in the energy producers in this country are up to it. They will meet the demand if they simply give them the opportunity. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with him? Do you think that the oil companies will step up and increase supply and provide more oil so that the gas prices can come down? Or do you think that they are not going to actually do it now? Also, we heard him say that the reason why this has not happened is because the Biden administration has vocalized since the time they come into office that they are against that they want to have a new green initiatives, renewable energy, and they want to move away from oil and gas. You think the Biden administration is going to be doing this? Or you think that they are not? Letting me know your thoughts, you guys. And if they do this, they open up the Keystone pipeline and provide more supply, would bring prices down to help out the American people. Will it be enough, or do we need some other source of provisions and assistance as well? Let me know your thoughts, you guys. But whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel.